Dame, the Achilles can be such a devastating injury, and especially mentally for players. Did you go through the like self-pity, why me phase of that? And how does being back here maybe help with and having the resources that you have by being on the team here too, not just rehabbing here? How is that going to help you through what is, as you've said, an extremely long road ahead?
I mean, I literally, after I tore my Achilles and I felt it, and I was sitting on the floor, I grabbed it and I rolled over and I sat up. And the first thought that I had to myself was like, I'm about to come back from an Achilles. That was literally my first thought, like on my kids. That was the first thing I thought of. And we got to the back, and when the doctor said, you tore your Achilles, like I think everybody else had more pity for me than I did. Like I had the PTs, like, you know, about to cry and all of that stuff. Like I didn't cry. Even when I got by myself, I didn't cry. And it wasn't like a prideful thing. My mind automatically went to like, you know, I got to fight for something. You know, I know it's going to be a long journey. I know it's a challenge mentally, and I kind of shifted right there to what I knew was coming. And then it was, you know, just kind of learning more about it, you know, talking to Aaron Rodgers and KD and Rudy Gay, you know, all these guys that experienced it and handled it differently. But I never had that moment of like pity or any of those things with none of my injuries, honestly. But this one I know is like probably the biggest one of my career. And like you said, it's a mental battle, but you know, if I don't lose those. If it's a mental battle, those battles that I don't lose. If it's physical, it's possible, but a mental battle, I'm just not gonna lose.